One love, everyone. I just recorded my very first podcast ever. Number one is the creation. Starts with one. And another one, Gabriela. So we just did that amazing podcast. So Gabriela Galasinska, I hope I pronounced her name correctly, from Gabriela Quantum Healing on Instagram. Beautiful being. We just had that magical moment together. Where we talked about the masculine energy, how to what it's all about, because it's very unknown. We know that there is 50 shades of gray in the feminine energy, but it's also the same thing into the masculine energy. So there is a lot to learn about the masculine energy in order to rebalance the realm. So this is that podcast was all about that. So a lot of information and useful information for both men and women. So amazing video. I know you will enjoy it. So just enjoy that one and see you in the next one.
Welcome everyone to my podcast. I would like to say Mind, Body, Spirit, but definitely that's my channel. But also Master Your Emotion and Find Your Truth. So today is the number 11. That's like written at the beginning. Told me that's the creation number, so 111, so amazing. And also we've got 11 questions, so actually that's amazing as well. Today I've got, like I mentioned, yes, I'm going to repeat myself so many times today, written, and he is a beautiful soul and light being, star seeds. Oh my goodness, I couldn't describe, because before that podcast I felt a lot of great energy. Actually I was like, my wings is behind me. Say that because I don't want to put the wings and flew away from this podcast. I would like to carry on and give you a lot of information, and actually the Vitan is going to share lots of information about himself. So he's like as I mentioned, beautiful light being, and also he's the founder and the leader of the LA, and I hope so I'm correct, and he's going to correct me if I'm saying something different. And also he has beautiful page on the Instagram, and that's a mindset about the masculine divine energy. So if you would like to go and have a look what he's offering, so very welcome, and go and see that stuff. So I would like to give you now the way about introducing yourself. Would you like to say something about yourself a little bit to my audience?
Yes, so thank you very much for having me on this podcast. Again, I'm very grateful. Like you know, I put a lot of work and love into what I do, and it's my soul mission. And I'm really grateful when other beings like you can see what I'm doing to a deeper level, and that are willing to invite me like that on a podcast. So first of all, I'm very grateful for you, Gabriela. So thank you for that. So more about me, yeah. So my online name is Divine Masculine Mindset, because your mindset creates your reality. So it's important to have a mindset that is on point with where you want to go in life. So my first online name that was back in 2018 was Warrior Dad Vince, because of my beautiful son that teach me so much. He has like autism. And my first fight was like to fight for these kids. This is what has been my catalyst for what is today. And then it evolved to spiritual alpha mindset, because I was always into spirituality. And this is when I met Niyama, my twin flame, with who I do all that beautiful work. And my mindset at that time, it was back to 2 years ago. It was really to change my reality to become an alpha male, because this is not how men has been raised at all. So if we refer back, let's say, to the Disney program, so I was very programmed to not be into my full power. And then from then it evolved to Divine Masculine Mindset, which is another higher vibrational material that I am involved with, since we have been contacted by the Galactic Federation to through channeling to do this beautiful work and mission. So this is a little bit my history in a nutshell. So yeah, so I'm a father of two beautiful boys, and it's my older son that has autism. That is my greatest teacher. So he teach me like a lot, and this is where I am at today with now Niyama, which is my twin flame. She's not the mother of my kids. We met like 2 years ago, and now we are into that beautiful journey, spiritual journey, about just anchoring more light in this realm, from higher realm, because as above, so below, and the star seeds, we are that link between as above, so below. So yeah, so that's about it, like in short.
Yeah, yeah. So when you're talking, I'm just only, I don't know what's happening with my no, my mind, but my body is always constantly would like to smiling. Just only that's kind of the frequency I'm sensing from your aura, from your body. That's only keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. I'm just
Yeah,
only
well, smiling
vibrating.
is good.
Yeah, increasing
Yeah,
our energy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and changing all the frequency around us, and we're attracting
yeah.
the only love and peace towards us. Wow, that's amazing. That's a beautiful story. Oh my God. Would you like just only tell a little bit more? Because you said uh, a love being, and also maybe not you said a love being, but I just only searched a little bit around it. But also
Yeah.
you said Galactic Federation. What is that kind of the things? Would you like to tell a little bit for my audience? They are very, very in their spirituality, and they are searching Galactic Federation, Galactic Lighting.
Yes. Yeah. So there is that big movement now, the Star Seeds community. So I never been into that like at all until like a year and a half ago, more or less. So I met Niyama about a little bit over 2 years ago, and she's actually like my actual twin flame. Like we actually share the same soul. So yeah, so I met her into my path of becoming that alpha male, because I spent the first 38 years of my life having like all my programming upside down, programmed to sabotage everything with women, just to be to make sure to to have a difficult relationship, and not like good success with women. So it's like a video on YouTube that came into my feed at the time that just sparked like, wow, okay, there's something else here. It was about like the manosphere. So the manosphere is being attacked a lot as we speak now, and even by some of the star seeds in the community. So me, I come from that background. I found the manosphere, which if you Google it, it's all toxic masculinity. It's horrible. It's they hate women. They abuse women and this and that. But this is not my point of view on that at all. This is what allowed me to get out of my hellhole that I was stuck in, as what I could say. And I don't want it to be pejorative, but it's a term that is known as a beta male. Because
Yeah.
we are programmed to be little, like good little boys. So yeah, so good little boys are cute, but when they are 38 years old, it's not good. So yeah, so I met Niyama when I was on my path, because I reintroduced the dating market after like a 12-year marriage. So I was divorced. I was like back to square zero. I lost everything. I had like no money. I lost my business. I was rebuilding another business. So I was like starting over from scratch at every level of my life. So yeah, so I was into that journey to relearn everything. So I met Niyama in a protest, and at that time I was, and this might sound like this is like a terrible thing, let's say, to cold approach women. Uh, but this is what I was doing. I mean, I was like just practicing my skills, social skills, like and to be able to like say approach a female like the proper way, very calibrated, and then to establish that vibe going on. And then so I met amazing women doing that, and I learned a lot. And just you meet someone, you can just have a 5-minute talk, and you will elevate each other. So I met like many women like that on a 3-year process. And it's into that protest. It was here in Montreal. She had founded a movement called Mouton Noir, which is Black Sheep, which was a movement like that was protesting about all that we know today. So to me, it's like if you want to meet a woman, let's say, okay, I was going to clubs, but into clubs there is like, okay, you can find an amazing being in a club, but when you are looking for a partner, like the environment where you will find her, I mean, it's important. So you have more chance to find like an amazing girl into a library that is reading a book than into a club, you know? So to me, that protest, I say, okay, I want to go protest because I was protesting anyway. So I had two goals in mind, to go to protest and to go try to find a woman that is like-minded. So she was there selling some t-shirts, and I already had ordered some t-shirts on the internet that I didn't receive. So I say, okay, I want her clothes. And she was my type of girl, like physically. I saw her and she got into my radar, and I just went to do my magic with her, and it was a beautiful moment. So I got her number, and this is how it all started.
Wow, that's amazing. That's meant to be. That's meant to be. That's a beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful story you wrote at the beginning when you came here on the planet Earth between you, actually you and your lady, because that's, my goodness, that's beautiful creation. You've done it already. If you know what I'm talking about, actually, you know what I'm talking about. So you've written that story straight away and you founded each other. That's amazing, amazing. Yeah. How did you find, because I would like to talk a little bit about the masculine energy, because you said the boys and the 30 years old, that shouldn't be like that. That should be a proper, great, fantastic man with the masculine energy and know where he's going and know that clarity, that vision, and straight away. So how did you find yourself? And maybe another question, how did you spot it inside you? You've got a wounded masculine energy, if I can say like that.
I mean, I always like try to understand women, and I was not getting them at all. So because I was that amazing being, because I have a good heart, I have an amazing heart. My heart is my greatest gift. So, and I had everything going on for myself. I mean, I'm tall, I'm 6'2", muscular, and I at that time I had like a good money. I always been an entrepreneur, so I had everything going on from myself. So it's like, to me, it's like, okay, I have all that, and even with all of that, I mean, I still struggle with women. So to me, it was like I didn't understand, and I was really like, and I am highly now I tap more into my emotional intelligence, especially since I met Nyama, that this is her the right brain, the emotional intelligence. She's very strong, and I learned a lot from her. But at the time, I was stuck into my left brain, the logical mind. So this is where they put you when you go to school. So into that prison. So everything has to be logic. So I was always analyzing in a logical fashion, and I was interacting with women in a logical way, which is a massive mistake because women are emotional beings. So you have to understand that and be able to play with that energy, and just to, if you don't understand that they are emotional beings, I mean, it's you start from a very rough place right from the get-go.
Yeah, that's definitely the woman that's very emotional. We've got a roller coaster upside down. We are
yes. Okay, and males need to understand that, and they need to be able to deal with that and to understand that to a deeper level, and even play with that to their advantage, but without taking advantage of the woman. I mean, it's all a play. Life is a cosmic play, but when you don't even know the basic rules, I mean, the game is not that fun.
Yeah, so what is the basic rules?
But the basic rules, like I said, the women are highly, highly emotional. So they will live their life according to their emotions. I mean, a lot of what they will do will be dictated by their emotion of the moment. So that's like a basic things. And males are more and into that, analytical, more. It's two different type of brain, two different type of we are two different animals. So it's not the same.
Yeah, definitely. What is causing the dysfunction of the really healthy masculine energy?
It's that programming. So men, they let's say at school, they are raised to be like good little boys and to be pleasers and just to please the teacher and to please their mom and to please everyone. So most of the guys, they have amazing heart and they just want to help around and to be good and just to be nice. So they do everything to be like that and they become pleasers, and women are appalled by that. They don't like that. They like men that are really like anchored and they know where they're going with great leadership, and then they will follow that lead. But if she's there and the guy always tries to please her, she will say that guy doesn't know where he is going. I don't feel safe around him. So no, I will go with the bad boy instead. That doesn't give any that doesn't give uh, I don't want to swear here, but that doesn't really care about me. But she doesn't know that, so she end up with the narcissistic guy that doesn't really care about her, and the nice guy just become her friend. So yeah, so I used to be friend zoned all the time by females. I mean, I was the best friend ever. So where when they were suffering with those bad boys, they were coming back to cry on my nice shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I managed to reverse that totally in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just only what you're saying. I just only sensing Vincent is like we've been suppressed. We've been the men we've been suppressing at the school, like actually not only at the school but all society, the mother, father, the people who've been surrounded during when they're growing up. So I would like to mention a little bit, if you, of course, agree or not agree. Not agree. I'm always welcome. I love that conversation anyway.
Yeah.
So of the mother, father, and the people are surrounded. So that's all the program from the society from the beginning when they're born. So they've been told and they'll be pleasing. What's happened? I've got a few questions around what's happened if the man is rising up with all the women surrounded. So father is gone and father is never appearing in that man, in that boy life, actually that kid's life. So how about the masculine energy?
That's a real challenge because this is what I experienced. I mean, my father is an amazing being and he's still around today and has been like present all the time, but he was working all the time. And to him, I was in good care because I have that amazing mother, very loving. I had the best mom ever. So to him, okay, my boys are good. I can focus on my business, but I never got any kind of mentorship from him at all. So yeah, so I've been raised by women at school. I think I had one male teacher in elementary school in sixth grade, and then another one that I could relate with in high school year four. Other than that, just females everywhere, and my mom. So this is like those type of energy that raised me. So I had like half of the equation, which is not enough.
It's not enough.
No. Because at a certain age, I believe that like it used to be in tribes, you know, if you look back, the native, and at a certain age, the guy become a teenager, he was going to hunt with the hunters, with the males, and he was learning to become a man. So this dynamic has been suppressed, and now it gives the result that men are totally disempowered and they suffer a lot because of that, and women suffer a lot as well because of that, because they can't find men. So on the dating market, I mean, women are suffering a lot. I mean, they end up just with having cats, and I mean, this is not what they are dreaming about. They dream about to have that amazing, masculine, badass male that take good care of her, and this is what it should all be about, and it is what it all coming back to, because I know that there is a big it's changing. So me, I am involved into that mission to restore that. So this is my mission now to restore masculinity in the realm.
Yeah, the masculinity.
Divine masculinity. Yes.
Yeah, but I would like to mention something, because you're saying the masculine energy, but the masculine energy is also in the woman body. So
yes,
we just only we are just only half and half. So also when the woman is not ready to open her feminine energy and she's only got all the shield around her, a lot of masculine energy, so the man couldn't give her that masculine energy as well. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, because masculine energy is totally unknown in this realm. I mean, we can go back, okay, again, because we do channeling, so we are in touch with Lemuria, Zico from ancient Lemuria.
Mm-hmm.
So the teachings that we receive, so take what resonates. I mean, this is what I have to share about that, but always take what resonates and use your own discernment if it resonates or not. But the teaching we receive with what makes total sense to me is that we will go back, let's say, not before Lemuria, because it was the giants, but let's say Lemuria has been created first. So it was highly feminine energy. So like back to like by the Anunnaki. So I don't want to go too much back into history or galactic history.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Anunnaki created the Atlantis that was more masculine to bring back that balance because Lemuria was too feminine. So it was more difficult to get things organized because the feminine, I mean, the words that women would prefer is like volatile, but the word that has the best resonance is chaos, but it's not like pejorative at all. So like feminine is more like chaos, but like the universe is chaos. And then when you can tap into your masculine energy, then you can organize that chaos. So then you can create an amazing life for yourself from that when you have a perfectly organized chaos. So yeah, so then the Atlantis was came just to create that balance. But back then, Maya, the planet, which was not hurt, even the frequency of the planet, everything was more feminine. So everything was more Lemuria was more into feminine energy, and Atlantis as well. So it was all around that was all into feminine, and this then communication problem, and then they started to fight each other, and then it was the fall of Atlantis and Lemuria because it was all like too much like unbalanced masculine and feminine energy. Because when you don't have that balance, if it's too much masculine, it's not better. I mean, if it's too much feminine, so what we experienced here in the realm was too much feminine. And even today, we think that we live in a very masculine world, but we are still stuck into a very feminine world. So like even today, male are very feminine and women are over feminine. So we are not in a good place. So my goal here, all my effort is to restore that and to anchor that masculine energy into the realm, and then to bring back balance in the realm. And it will be the first time of our history where we will have that masculine energy back in balance with the feminine.
Yeah.
So even women need to learn more about masculine to tap more into their own masculine energy, but still remaining like very like feminine and sexy and all that. Like the Amazon warrior, or like the movie Wakanda Forever, like those type of warrior females, like highly feminine, but they can take action and they can tap into their masculine energy and make things happen. So this is where we are heading according to my perspective.
That's a beautiful mission. I would like to see that stuff in the future. Oh my goodness, that would be beautiful. That would be peace.
Yes.
That would be amazing, I would like to say.
Yes.
But coming back to the masculine energy, you said the woman, the feminine energy is a chaos and everything. Mm-hmm. I totally agree. So how I can see that stuff? I can see like every time when I'm just only talking and just only describing somebody, the masculine and feminine energy, I'm just only talking like a structure. You've got a house. So the house, the building, the bricks and the blocks, and the layer between is a masculine energy. So that structure is holding the feminine energy inside. That's how I can see it. So inside that could be a lot of different stuff.
Exactly.
But the masculine is holding that stuff.
And that's the role of a male, is to have that to offer that safe space, that protection. And then when the feminine is inside that safe energy, then because most women are stuck into their masculine energy, so they cannot really express their femininity. So when they can find an environment where they can really feel safe to a very, very deep level. So let's say they have that partner that can provide that safe energy, that safe space. Then she can tap into her real femininity and then blossom. Otherwise, it's like a flower that will stay close just to protect and just to fight back, you know. So she will, because when she is reading to her feminine energy, then she can really like be vulnerable to a very high level, but she feels totally safe.
Yeah.
So this is where the magic happened. So this is what happened with Yema when we met, because I was like coming back with a 3 year transformation of being like
Wow.
super alpha, but alpha with my same heart that I had all my life. So I tapped into that alpha power, and then I met her, and I knew exactly what to do because I had the good knowledge and the good experience. So with her, I met her, and the magic happened right away because she could, for the first time of her life, just let go of everything and tap into our feminine like energy. And this is at that time that the love beings, a council of the Galactic Federation, got in touch with us, work with us.
Yeah, because you've been ready. You've done your
Yes,
work.
yes,
You've done your
yes,
work.
exactly. So if it was not of my masculine path, like because I showed up for myself, because many men they just give up on women, they get a dog, or they kill themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that could have happened to me if I didn't stood up for myself, if I didn't show up for myself. But I had kids and I loved them so much that I couldn't let myself go down. Otherwise, they would have followed. So it was not an option. So I just fought. It has been a very rough battle, but I overcome it. I overcame it, and now I'm here today to be able to do that amazing work and to be able to help other males and even females to understand that dynamic to a deeper level.
Yeah. Thank you for showing and accepting my invitation, because
Oh, I'm
without you,
honored. I'm honored
I won't be
because
here.
I do all that work, but at this moment of the ascension process, it's not the majority even of star seeds that are resonating with what I am doing. But I know that I am just laying the foundation for what's to come, because
Yeah.
there is different like back to my channeling with Ra, like different leaders that came for different level of the ascension process. So me, I know that I take care of a level that is most are not really resonating with at this moment, but it's coming. So when they will tap, like when they will get there, then they will be able to catch my vortex and take it, because my YouTube channel is an ascending vortex. This is what I created. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have experience any spark or any vision? You have to go and do that work inside you. I mean, and do you have any, I don't know, maybe dreams, significant dreams inside in your
No,
life
I
or
am
something?
not clairvoyant. I'm not clairaudient. So I have like no special. I no, I cannot say that. We all
No,
have
you
gifts,
can't. No,
but
don't say
yeah,
anything.
yeah. So no, I don't want to spell myself negative. I have amazing gift, but
Yeah.
based of the teachings I received from the love beings, that I chose to come here and not have any sort of extra. I have my five senses, that's all, but I came here to experience faith to a deeper level. So I move forward with faith. So faith would be my superpower because I just move forward with faith and with my heart. So my heart is my, let's say, my guidance, like my GPS. So I move forward. So I just follow my heart. Now that I managed to get out of my prison left brain, so I
Mm-hmm.
managed to balance my both hemisphere of my brain, right brain, left brain, emotional, logical. So now this is more balanced. And now to be able to tap into my heart, I found my way to my heart, and also the gut, which is the intuition. So we have three brains: the gut, the heart, and the brain that is in the head that we think that is the only one. So when you balance those three brains, then you have your gut, your intuition is on point, your heart, which show you where the way leads the way. You cannot go wrong when you follow your heart. It's impossible.
Mm. That's fascinating how you said the intuition, because you said the intuition is like an inner knowing or God or something like that. People just you mentioned the area of the tummy, and also you said the
Yeah,
heart, and also you said the brain.
yeah.
Because from my point of view, from my feeling, my intuition is my heart. So that's how I can see that. So I'm like me, I'm just not dividing that or the the God's feeling or something like that. So the heart is for
Mm-hmm.
me the intuition. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
we perceiving the stuff in a different way, but we are
Mm-hmm.
heading the same way. We would
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
achieve the
So
same stuff.
yes,
So
so we all have our version, like different ways to see things, but it's just different perspectives. So the more the I mean, as many perspective that you can listen to and get, then you will find your own way. So me, I'm not here to say it's like that. It's like that for me, as we speak, as of today. But
Yeah.
tomorrow I can change my mind. So being flexible and be able to change your mind and to discover new information and switch your mindset, then like I can switch on a dime. So I'm not outcome dependent, which is a very important character. How do you say that? It's very important, like as a alpha males and to divine masculine, to not be outcome dependent. So you just move forward with your best intention, and whatever happened, happened.
Okay.
And then if some things new come, you switch your mind and you just follow that new lead. So yeah.
You actually answered my question straight away. I've been just only sending the message now. They're saying, okay, can I ask him this? And you just only answered it. So I'm not going to ask the question. You've just only done already. Thank you.
It was your next question. So
yeah, that was my telepathy too. It's great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Amazing.
If you would like to say in the few, I don't know, maybe the points or the words for the people, for the men who are listening us, or the women who are listening us. So what is the alpha man? Just only in the 3 or 5, I don't know, how you can find them, what kind of the sign you can searching.
For a woman or for the males, or how you can recognize the alpha male?
For male.
Males, they will know right away if a male is alpha or not. It's like you don't learn that in school. I mean, you just can sense it. So it's a man that you will just recognize those males. I mean, you cannot miss it. So yeah, it's an energy. It is. So we could break it down, like we could print the trait on what is the alpha male, but I mean it's obvious. It's a male that will not be swayed around. It will just, like, he has his direction and he just move forward like a train.
Yeah.
It's not like a feather in the wind. It's really anchored. So like and also like if you want to keep rising, keep rooting. So everybody, most what I can see in the spiritual community are like, oh, I get like, oh, all the energies and yeah. So it's amazing. I do that as well, and I did that a lot, especially when I started to do like healing ceremonies with heart medicine, mushroom that is very feminine. Heart is feminine, Gaia is feminine, so we tap into that the ether that is very, very feminine. But at one point, you need to come down and to root yourself and to grow your roots. So me, I put like 80% of my effort and focus to grow my roots, because if you want to keep rising, keep rooting. So the oak tree has very deep and strong roots. Yeah. So it takes time, but focus on your roots, grow your roots, and focus on your roots, because nobody, I think, they all want to have the fruit. They chase the fruit, and we have been programmed to chase. Like, I want this, I want that. So all the males, they want to have the fruits right away, but they are still little boys. So grow your roots. Take a couple of years to focus on your roots, and then when your tree will be healthy, then the tree will produce the fruits by itself, and you won't even have to put efforts to get fruits, because nature is full, it's abundance. So when you have a very healthy tree, it will be full of fruits, more than what you can eat.
Yeah, you're right. Even the feminine energy, like for me, that happened a few years ago. I just only spent a lot of time on my healing, on my, like I said, granting myself, because my how can I say, I'm a rose. So definitely my rose was, my symbol is like a rose. So my rose didn't have any roots, really any strong roots in the ground. And I was really afraid to just only put that root inside the ground, inside the Mother Earth. I was just only frightening, because I had a lot of masculine energy. That was the reason for it anyway. But then when I just only start trusting myself more and more and more, and believing and releasing that trauma, that kind of the stuff, I really felt grounded. So it's the same stuff I would like to say for the men. If they're going to straight away releasing that emotion, that energy, which then doesn't serve them, or change their limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
They can.
Yes. To grow the roots. So I might even build a course down the road or something to help men to a deeper level. And if any male, because now I also offer one-on-one coaching. So if any man, for men only, not for women. So if any males are resonating with that and just want to have that in 1 hour with me, I mean, we can go, we can build a massive plan for you to work one for 2-3 years. So if you want to get my perspective on your life, I mean, if any males find that message and they resonate with what I am saying, I have my email. I think maybe we'll all be there, but it's divine.masculine.mindset@gmail.com. You can reach me there. And I have my website, divinemasculinemindset.com. So you can go find information there to know more about me.
Good. So if somebody is watching you and you just only invite them for the session, so how they will be know that that session is for them? Because they didn't know if they've got a wounded masculine energy or maybe not, or they've got too much feminine energy. So how they can uncover this gap? Anyway.
Discover what if that
they need a healing session.
They know. They will know if they're stuck, if you feel stuck, and if you're not thriving, you know if you need help. They know, they will know.
Okay.
I mean, when you're stuck, you're stuck, and so it's not fun. It's painful.
Good. Actually, it's not good, but it's good. The pain is good. The pain is good.
Yeah, it's game. Pain is a friend. Pain is leading you towards where you need to go. If you listen, it's like if a hot stove. If you leave your hand on the hot stove, you can leave it there for years. But you need to understand that you need to remove it from there and just take care of yourself properly.
Yeah. But if you would like to start healing themselves, so is any technique or anything you can recommend? Slowly,
that's a mindset. That's a whole lifestyle. It's a whole lifestyle, whole lifestyle. And to be disciplined. Discipline is key. And to just be up to your words. You say something, you do it. And you overachieve. So you do a list for yourself in a day, you better make a list of 3 items and achieve 4. Not make a list of 10 items and achieve 7. Otherwise, you program your brain to lose. It's all about programming. We're like in a video game. So it's like you program your own character, you build your own character. You know, when you play to a video game and then you build that avatar, like 10 minutes, you have that badass avatar. But here you need years of hard work. So I don't play video games. This is my video game, and I love it.
Yeah, we're living in the video game.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, that's the video. That's a big one. That's a huge one. That's you've got a control in your hand, and you can control everything if you would like to.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would like to just only because we are talking about masculine energy, but also at the beginning you mentioned a little bit about the love being. Would you like to only describe a little bit about the love being? Who are they?
Yeah.
And then we can just wrap up our podcast.
Yeah, sure. So the Love Beings is the Love Being Fleet, which is a council of the Galactic Federation. And their mission, they have been assisting other planets, other realms before into their evolution. And now we are into that ascension process. So this is what they do. And now all the focus is on Earth, and they are not the only fleet or beings helping. I mean, it's a whole galactic family that is helping. So, in fact, Nyama and I, we come from the Love Being, and we incarnated here to help. So we are the boots on the ground to make that work. So we just reconnected to our family up there, and now we receive their help and guidance. But they're not telling us what to do. They answer our questions. So any questions that we may have, any kind of help that we're seeking, we go to them, we ask the questions, and then we receive the answers that our mind can conceive.
Wow, that's a big support, a beautiful support from their side.
Yes, it's massive, life changing. So so we are in a very different place today than where we are a year and a half ago. So this is like why like my ascension or my like I am on the fast track, but I mean it's for the greater good, because after that you can help. Just your aura will help the one around, and I am building all that material on my platforms, Instagram, YouTube. I even have a BitChute account, like backup channel, and Vimeo now. So I just want to spread that knowledge as far and wide, and those who resonate with that will find it, and it will be a life changing for them, as much as that manosphere information changed my life for me at that time. So it's to combine that manosphere, masculine, alpha, all that material that is already there, combined with spirituality.
Yeah.
So let's say we have now the star seeds that are like, I see the whole star seeds right now, they are stuck into the feminine, and it's not like a critique or anything like that. It is what it is. So it's like, oh, love and light and affirmations, and I want to attract this and attract that, and people, they stay there at doing this affirmation for years with no real results. And then you have
That's
that,
true.
and then you have that manosphere here that they achieve, they overachieve, they are super manifester, but they don't know anything about, they don't do affirmations, but they manifest more than those who do all those affirmations. So affirmations are amazing. I have my mantra. I do my daily mantra. So it's when you combine the two, this is where you get into your superpower to rise. So you take that masculine male and you provide him with the spiritual tool. That's amazing. You take the spiritual community and you equip them with the masculine energy. Unstoppable.
Yeah, that's
unstoppable.
True.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
I
It is
love
what
that.
it is. Yeah.
I love that one. That's amazing. Would you mind
Yeah.
just only if I ask, because that was the reason for it. I just only mentioned the love being
Yeah.
at the end of our podcast, because if you would be interested or something uh, resonates with you and your beautiful lady, we can schedule another podcast. Or also, if the people who are listening us, that soul, beautiful soul listening us, and the people, I mean, the light beings, whoever is listening us from this world, another dimension, I don't know who is listening us.
They're listening. They're watching.
So everyone is watching. Everyone is watching. The
Yeah.
entire galaxy is watching us.
They are excited. They're excited.
Yeah. So I would love to record another one. So yeah, I'm opening for that. And
Yes.
thank you for coming. And before you can go and I go, I would like to ask you the two questions. The one question is around, do you have any, I know you mentioned the mantra, but do you have any mantra, any affirmation, any beautiful words, beautiful energy just helped you come over challenging time in your life? This life.
Yeah, mantra is a big thing. I love myself with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my strength, with every thought, with every actions. I mean, this is something that I repeat to myself all the time. And yeah, so mantras is a big thing. And now just before Christmas, I just discovered chanting. So I think you saw that video about chanting. This is powerful, and I discovered that 2 weeks ago, and it's life changing already. I did a lot of chanting before starting that podcast, so I've been able to tune with my heart. So it's life changing chanting. So it's on my Instagram, on YouTube. So chanting is a very powerful tool that I just discovered. Like it's new. So yeah, so there is a lot. So I would say that people, they can find me, watch my content, and it's all there. I mean, I put so much love and effort, and yeah, it's just a beautiful work that I did, that I'm very like grateful to be into that position, to be able just to lay out the foundation, to be able to help the collective in that fashion. So I'm honored, and anyone that will find that work, I mean, it's just it's my purpose. So yeah. Everybody needs a purpose. Anybody needs a mission. That's mine. No doubt about that. I'm totally aligned with doing that, and I'm happy doing it. So, yeah, I'm just blessed.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And yeah, definitely you are. I would like to mention a little bit, because you said the chanting. So I'm practicing the chanting. I couldn't remember how long, but definitely it's long enough. Because yesterday I went to the shop, I was doing the grocery shop, I was buying something, and suddenly I just only found myself chanting something, walking between the the ice, and just only chanting. That was like I don't know, Indian mantra. I couldn't remember exactly, but I was like, what I'm doing. But definitely my soul really needed that stuff. Or maybe
Yes.
that also another reason was the people which I have been surrounded in that place, they need that rising up that frequency. So sometimes it's coming automatically and just only and singing everywhere. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
So where the people can find you?
So my website, divinemasculinemindset.com, if you want to have one-on-one coaching with me. Now I am also building a tribe of leader. So it's the Sun Tribe. So yeah, this is on Patreon. Divine Masculine Mindset on Patreon. I have my Instagram, Divine Masculine Mindset, with underscore between the words. There is the love being page, the underscore love underscore beings on Instagram. Divine Couple on YouTube, so you can find me on YouTube. I also have a BitChute backup account, which you can find on Spiritual Alpha Mindset, my old name that I didn't manage to change in the settings. I don't know why. And then the Vimeo, which is also Divine Couple. So there is a lot of place where I am. So you can find them all and save them. So because now I begin to talk more directly, so we know what's going on with that censorship and all that. So if anything happened, I mean, I have everything back up on 2 hard drive on the cloud, so I can re-upload. All my whole work is highly protected. I can re-upload it anywhere, anytime. But for now, this is where I am.
Good. That's amazing. You are everywhere. Like we are everywhere.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this podcast.
Grateful, Gabriela. I'm very, very grateful again for you seeing me like that and to invite me to do a podcast. So if anyone else see that podcast and have the call to do one with me, I am all about that. I'm ready to speak and just to spread that word that is highly needed right now in this realm. Highly needed. And this is as soon as we can rebalance that masculine and feminine energy. This is heaven on earth, because I experience it within my own relationship, because it's a relationship that is totally balanced, masculine, feminine, and this is a heaven. Like, I mean, I wish that for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. If they're ready. The master, I would like to say, a teacher will be available for them straight away.
Yeah, exactly. When the student is ready, the master.
Yeah, I would like to mention like that, but I can give you
the teacher appear, and the same way the other way around. The teacher is there and the student appears. So I'm just ready to receive students that resonate with that. And me on my side, I never stop learning. So I am a student and a teacher. So it is to have that balance, to learn and to teach. And while you teach, you learn to a deeper level. So and also encourage everyone to become teachers. As soon as they master a topic, you teach about what you master. But they try to teach what they don't even comprehend. But I mean, if you master really something, then become a teacher for those who are ready for those who finds you.
Yeah, who they're ready to receive that information. Yeah, that's definitely like that. Okay, so thank you so much. And I'm looking forward for another one.
Yes, part 2 coming soon. So sending you love, light to you and to all the audience. I'm super aligned doing that. So I'm looking forward for part 2 with you. I really highly resonate with your energy. I see what you're doing, and I'm grateful for it. So grateful for today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great. So until then, bye-bye.